Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. This video is going to hit me in the heart because that's what this video is talking about, the heart. What keeps you alive, what keeps you to be able to do things you want to do. This is going to be hard for me to make this video, but I need to ask you a question. Would you die for a false religion? Would you drain your life's blood for a cult? Would you? And if your answer is yes, then this video is for you, Jehovah's Witnesses. Thanks to Mike and Kim, I have these here. This one here was made the same year I was born. Blood, Medicine, and the Law of God. I found the PDF on this one, and I made tons of videos, and other people has made videos on this. Here's another one that Kim gave me. These two books is just books of commands from Watchtower to tell you as a human being or a patient in a hospital to be a Jehovah's Witness, you must die. You must bleed to death so your family, your friends will not shun you, will not be able to speak to you ever again because you wanted to live. You may be a mother that wants to see their children to grow up. You may be a mother or father want to see your child to grow up. Now people, this is where the twisting of the lies is. Jehovah's Witnesses think that, oh, if you and your loved ones die, they'll be resurrected. People, this nonsense, you got to comprehend something here. This is what God gave you, is a brain. And I'm not holding back on my punches. Listen, very clear. We're not talking about few years. We're not talking about months or days. The Bible said it would be after the 1,000 years when the rest of the dead will be resurrected. Rest of the dead. So you're going to have to wait 1,000 years to see your wife or your loved one, and you allow Watchtower to tell you to let them die, to bleed to death. And you have to wait over 1,000 years. That's not even counting before you get to 1,000 years. Because we don't know how many years that is. Which Watchtower knew. Oh, they knew. They had it published. 1975, 2000, 1925, 1914. All these dates they have published. All the lies they have covered up. And y'all are too lazy to do research what we have done. But you will allow your elders to come to your bedroom in the hospital and talk sweet things in your ears to convince you to die. When Christ was on earth, He healed the sick, resurrected the dead, everything. He never condoned medicine. Medicine has gone a long ways the time He walked on the earth, what it is today. Medicine is like science. It has helped people to stay alive. The blood inside of us, there is no replacement. You have to have it or you don't. You can't take parts of the blood and think your rest of your body is going to be able to survive. It has the right amount of different parts of the blood to keep us alive. If you tamper with one part, it can cause harm to your body. Now, just like Bridget brought out to Jehovah's Witnesses, how many people has to comes together and bring tons of blood to make fractions of blood. Now, I don't have a glass. Hold on for a second. Let's take this glass here. Using any part of the blood except the water itself, but rest of the components. How many thousands of people would have to build up white blood cells to put in your body to replace 80% of your blood? Blood has everything in it to keep everyone alive. Watchtower doesn't care who lives and dies in this false religion. They will force their law. I mean, this is a religion that don't even protect their children who are raped, molested. They have broken every law there is. But it's okay they can rape children. It's okay they can let a wife to stay in an abusive relationship with a husband's beating her or he's raping their children, just to make Watchtower look good in the marriage department. But behind the scenes, people are committing suicide, killing themselves, everything, just to get out of an abusive relationship. But long as you don't take blood, you're fine. People, if you see so much crap and nonsense in Watchtower and Jehovah's Witnesses, would you really want to bleed to death and die for a religion or in this case, they masquerade as a religion. God created us to live. Our bodies cannot, like that, give us more blood if we lose 2 or 3 quarts of blood or more. Our bodies cannot produce it. The body is made to live or to die. And Watchtower does not have the right to force a law for that person has to lose their family, their friends, because they want to live. That'd be like asking a little 5-year-old kid, go ahead, die, my son. I'll see you in the new system. That kid will not be resurrected till way after 1,000 years. That's over 1,000 years, people. And we only on this earth right now a small fraction. I am 57 years old. Could I wait for 1,000 years and plus before the 1,000 years to see my son again for a false religion? That I could see my son grow up into a man, to have a family? No, I would not allow my son to die for no human being. Not those 8 morons up there pushing buttons and telling Jehovah's Witnesses, you obey us or we will get the rest to shun you, not to speak to you. Who gives them the right? God didn't. Because remember, in their own literature, I even made videos on it. They're not aspire. They make mistakes in doctrines and everything. So what makes you think all these books they have wrote since they admitted they mess up. God's Holy Spirit do not mess a human being's mind up when He gives them the knowledge of what's right from wrong to give to other people. What about Jeremiah? Did God tell Jeremiah to tell King, I can't think of the guy's name. Did He tell the king at that time that Nebuchadnezzar will not come and will not destroy Jerusalem? Did He? No. What came out of Jeremiah's mouth, it came true. He was in jail while King Nebuchadnezzar came in and took Jerusalem. Hey, these government body members thinking they are like the prophets that was directed by God. But they're not. They're nothing but liars. People, please, wake up. Do you really want to die for this false religion? It's your choice. Bye-bye.